Disaster could strike any time on our beautiful WordPress websites. Gone in an instant, all our hard work vanished forever. Don't let that nightmare become a reality. We need to enable the 3-2-1 backup system that guarantees our peace of mind. 3 different copies, storing them on 2 different storage media, and keep 1 copy off-site. But to do this on a WordPress website, we need a third-party tool. To support me and to get 20% discount, go to wp.discount/backup. This link is also in the description of this video and of course in the comments. And then we are at the website of BlogVault. First, let us start with the free plan so you can get the feeling of it, and then I'm going to upgrade to the Plus plan. Scroll all the way up. We go to BlogVault and we press over here, get started for free. Fill in your email address, create a really strong password and click over here on sign up. Then first enter in the URL of your own website and press over here on continue. Then we can let BlogVault do an auto installation, so fill in your username and your password of your WordPress website. Or if you don't trust it, I can completely imagine, you can press over here on download and we're going to install it manual. Now it has been downloaded. Then on your WordPress dashboard, we go over here to plugins, add plugin. And then we press over here on upload plugin and we're going to select the file we've just downloaded from BlogVault and we press on open. Press on install now and then we press on activate. Ooh, we got some really nice introduction video here. Hey Julian! And now BlogVault is analyzing our website and it could take some time. Just 1 minute and 30 seconds left. That's pretty fast. Then the question is, why did we sign up for this service? Well, I want to use this for backups. And when we press over here, back to dashboard. This is my amazing website with URL and title. It really works. And by the way, did you see these statistics? You gotta help me out here. Now we are at the sites overview from BlogVault. As we can see, it's a really clean dashboard. You can see at the icons here what's going on. We have no security, but we do have the backup enabled. Uptime monitoring, we don't have that, no staging available, but everything is up to date. Really great. And right now BlogVault is syncing our website. That means making a backup of the entire website. Oh, it is successful. If you click over here, we can see our first sync is success. If you click on it, then we are here at the dashboard of this specific website. And what we basically want to see over here are our backups. If we go to our backups and we click on details, you will see that we have 0 backups right now because the sync frequency is 1 per day. That's this free trial plan. If we click on backup now, we can run a backup at this instant and we can add a queue that can help us recognize this backup. So let's add in over here first backup and we press OK. There we go. Now our backup is in progress. All right, now we can see, hey, I have 2 backups because it did already create a backup. No problem at all. On this site health overview, you can migrate your website, auto restore it. We can upload this entire backup to Dropbox, download a backup to our website, or do a test restore. Now let's first download a backup because it's always a good practice to keep someone off the cloud. So I'm going to press on download backup. Then first change the version of your backup. Which one do you want to download? I say the new one, confirm. The URL is okay. We want to download all the files and all the tables and we press on continue. There we go. Now it's going to download our backup. And there it is, our download is ready. You can also see it over here. And then we can just press on download this button. And then a file will be downloaded, a zip file from BlogVault. Now, it's always a good practice to have your backups in 3 places. The first one is over here with BlogVault. The second one is downloaded on your hard drive. And the third one should be in another cloud server somewhere in the world. So in this case, we go to the site details, go back to our backups. And what we can do is upload this one to the cloud. So press on upload. And then we can give BlogVault access to upload the backup to our Dropbox account. We press on continue. And then we need to log in with Dropbox. And we're going to allow access to BlogVault. Press allow. And there we go. Now we've been connected to BlogVault and we can press on upload. really great. Now our backup has also been uploaded to Dropbox. So we have Blog Vault itself, we have Dropbox, and we have an offline backup on our physical computer. Now, if you want to be super safe, just get an SSD and also get your offline backup on this USB thumb drive or SSD drive and put it somewhere in your waterproof and fireproof safe. That would be the best way to do it. But if you're going to make 2 or 3 backups per day, that might be a little bit hard to do. So this 3-way backup is basically all we need. Now I must say this really gives me ease of mind. But what if restoring doesn't work the way it should? And this is what my website was supposed to look like. All these, no, nice. One day I visit my website and I have been hacked. I need to restore my backup right now. Then let me show you how you can do that. You just go to your Blog Vault dashboard, go to your backup section and press over here on Restore. There we go. First choose your backup version. Let's go with the latest one. Confirm. We want to restore all files and all tables. Maybe you only want to restore your database, but let's do everything. Then I also want to copy the file permissions. Could be useful. Alright, all pre-store checks are completed and then we press on Continue. Here we go. Now it's going to restore our website to its original state before the hack. But you can of course also use this tool if you did an update and it crashed your entire website. Can happen. Sometimes I have encountered it with some of my clients. Then an update from Yoast did break my entire website. And there we are, within seconds the restoring of our site is completed. Then we go back to our own website and I just press on refresh. And there we are. Now my entire website has been restored to the way it was. Perfect. That's the way you can restore backups like that. No hassle at all. What's also nice about these dashboards is that you can go over here and can see everything, what is going on. You can read it, go back to it, or just mark all as read and then it will be removed. You can also scroll down and you can go to directly to the WP admin environment, manage your plugins, your themes, your user, your clients. You can see that this dashboard is basically created to handle and control multiple websites. But what I want to show you is when we have a plus plan. So we click over here, upgrade me now. And first select how many websites we have, then scroll down and choose the plan that you want. If you have an e-commerce website with orders coming through all day, every day, then I would at least go with the Prime plan or with the Pro plan because of the 2 or 4 backups per day. But not only that, also we have the malware scans, which is really important to have on your e-commerce website. If your e-commerce website is your biggest stream of income, you should protect it accordingly. But there is way more you can do with Blog Vault. If we scroll down, we can, for example, enable the security and firewall, but then we have to upgrade to a plus plan. You have also can add in a staging site. If we press this button, we can also just create a staging site with this backup version. Press on continue. And then it's going to use our latest backup to create a staging site in a matter of seconds. Here we go. It's already done. It's over here on their own domain, your website name ewpstage.net, and you can press on visit staging or go to the WP admin of this specific staging website to test out anything you want. And we can see now that this staging website is active for 27 days. That's really nice to test all the things out that you want to have, or we can merge it with the live website. Go with details. Here you can see what are the server details. You can log in to your website and you can visit it over here. That's really nice. If we then scroll down, we also have the WP activity log. If we enabled it, we need to upgrade the plan. So I'm going to show that in just a second, which is really nice. We can also generate reports over here. We can install Airlift to boost our performance. However, the performance is already really great because it's a demo website with just a front page I created. And we scroll down, we can also do the advanced monitoring. Let's enable the uptime monitoring. We can also do the domain and the SSL monitoring. Then we can also connect Google Analytics to see it inside here. Really awesome. And we can do some form testing. Let's enable this one and we can press add test. And if you then have a Gravity Forms, Ninja Forms, Forminator, Formidable, WP Forms Lite and Contact Form 7 forms, you can test them on a regularly basis to see if they still function. Now that's pretty useful because sometimes after an update or it just suddenly crashes and you don't get any leads inside, and after 2 months you think, maybe I should test my form. And then you learn that your form has been broken for the last 2 months, which costs you a lot of money. So I think this feature is really great. And now we can also see that the uptime monitoring and domain and SSL is already working for us. Really great. But I really do want to have some security and firewall on this website, so I'm going to upgrade my plan. To upgrade the plan, we go over here, yes, upgrade me now. And remember, with my discount link, you have 20% discount on the first year. If you don't see this discount added to it, then make sure to go to wp-discount/backup. This link is also in the description and in the comment section of this video. So for now, I'm going to demonstrate you the Plus plan. After you've upgraded your plan, we go over here to our dashboard of the specific website. And then we can see we have now already 5 backups going on. Now this is really cool. Synced 2 minutes ago. Excellent. And then we can see over here when we scroll down, we see, hey, we now have a security and firewall. Let's enable this one. The website is clean, firewall enabled, all is good. Now let me show you a couple of features that has been added now to our dashboard. When we scroll down, we can see we also have the WP activity log. This is really great. Here we can see what has been changed on your website and who did it. Very nice. If your plugins, your themes, or your WordPress is not up to date, you will see it over here. Why is that important? Well, most websites get hacked because of outdated plugins. Sometimes themes and well, almost never WordPress core because the core is really safe. Scroll down, we can see reporting. We can schedule that now with the Plus plan. Performance, we can install Airlift to boost our performance. And we have the advanced monitoring. What I'm really curious about is the visual regression. Click on the settings. We can now have some visual monitoring on our website. If you press on Add Monitor, we can just select our website, choose which device we want to use. Well, mobile is more than half of all my visitors, so I'm going to do this. And then we press on Fetch Reference Image. What it then will do, it will make a visual image from your front page of your website. And after you've done an update, it will compare it literally pixel perfect with each other if your update is messing things up. This is a really powerful system. There we are. Now we have fetched our entire website, as you can see, for mobile devices. Then we can change the frequency and the threshold on which it has to report to you that something has changed. Well, I'm going with any changes, and then we press save. Really great. I'm going to add another monitor for the desktop version. Fetch reference image. And there it is, exactly the same. Also change the threshold to any change or tiny, whatever you want, and press on save. There we go. Now we have the visual monitoring also enabled in there. That's great. The rest of the monitoring, I will be talking about that in reviewing the WP Remote suite, also by Blockvault. So now the 3-2-1 backup system is completely in place. We have way more than 3 copies. We have more than 2 different kinds of media. We have Dropbox, Blockvault, my hosting company, and also one offline. And I also have offsite media. I can put it on here, so we have everything we need to give you that ease of mind. Also make sure to restore a backup to test it, so you know exactly if it works like we did. If you have any questions or you just want to say thank you Matt, drop it down in the comments. I'll always reply. Love to read your comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more WordPress videos and help me out. And also, if you want to see more interesting videos, go over here because these videos are really amazing, I think.